better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Buenos Aires. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out, a fourth-year quarterback and capable dual-threat producer from Ohio State's Justin Fields.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Fields. He's on the move. He's running for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and they're going to have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack. You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they'll have first down. Here's Fields to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Play action, Fields. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know...
And they get to him again. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here's Dalton to throw. Finds Laporta. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Chased out to his rough. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. The home team, Breece Hall, about set to go on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's brought down up across the 40. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Dalton looking to throw. Oh, when the rush is too much, he's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes this in at the 25. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be their football. They're set up at the 35 now. Hand off to McKinnon from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Once again, it's McKinnon. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third and long, it's Richardson. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll give him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Dalton. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Higgins, the man in motion right. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Now outruns their offense to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Take a quick break and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Inside handoff goes to McKinnon. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Richardson. That's caught for the first. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, it's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So that brings up second down. Now a run by McKinnon. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Richardson on third. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
It's Jakeem Grant with the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That throw finds Pickens. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Paul takes it straight ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They go right back to Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he will take this in. Touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. They get to him and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Up the middle they go with McKinnon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To throw, Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Hall running between the tackles. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Got to figure out this third down here. Dalton. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You've got to keep punishing your opponent.
The offense headed back to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
A give here to McKinnon. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! It's picked up by the defense. And he's into the end zone as he takes the fumble back for 6. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling struggling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. This offense making its way back out now. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We're to the 2-minute warning from Argentina. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Richardson. Connects with Fant. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Richardson back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again, Richardson. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give him a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has the connection to McKinnon. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams, St. George Pickens set for this next possession. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Here's Dalton to throw. Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll jump from South up to North America. Hear from Jonathan Coachman in Orlando with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now,
the rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Richardson now. Dump off complete to his running back.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the ground with McKinnon. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They go to McKinnon again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Quick hitter complete. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. McKinnon now from the gun. Broke through the tackle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. First down throw here from Richardson. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. Richardson. He finds Fant. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now Dalton. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Duggar makes the play. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Back out runs their offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Back to the air following the pick six. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
This is Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Sending a receiver left. 3rd down give to Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
They'll send out the punting unit. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He breaks the tackle. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Throw complete to Lamb. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Play action with Richardson. Pass complete to his back.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Able to find McKinnon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now it's McKinnon. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Dalton. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hall on the give. And he's brought down up across the 30-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's just a field goal game right now as we get set for our final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. Rifles it, and it's caught. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Dalton. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked by T.J. Edwards.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. That's Lamb running the slant. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down from the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Richardson back to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him. So
they bring the pressure, and down he goes! And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
2nd and 10 now. On target to his man Higgins. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Dalton now to throw. Here comes the screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back now, pressure on its way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Connection on the slant. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's taken in by Lamb. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Able to find Dotson here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll throw again. Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. A give to McKinnon. And they make this stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Once again, it's McKinnon. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled for no gain. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Hand off to McKinnon from the gun. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that gives them the 1st.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Orlando 1st down.
This time it's a passing play. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Quick slant complete. And he's in. Touchdown. These guys stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Offense not going anywhere. They want 2. They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense getting set to go. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3. Able to hit home, complete. And he's brought down for a loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we're looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that might just do it for them, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Inside handoff goes to McKinnon. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This is McKinnon. And he's able to push forward to the 25. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go with McKinnon. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Looks like they will indeed try it 4th and 2. Now a run by McKinnon. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over till it's over.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. finds Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Finds Laporta. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. What a game for our winners. As with that, we sign off from Buenos Aires.